Hey friends, it's day 30 of the Master's Hammer and Chisel, and I just wanted to give you an update of what's been happening so far. I feel so lucky that I got to be a part of the coach test group because I've never actually been a part of a challenge group, and so it's really fun to get to experience from not a coach's perspective, but from a challenger's perspective of how this all works. So even though I'm a coach, I had let my goals kind of slip in the last year because we had so much life that happened. I got sick. In the last 2 years, I broke my nose 2 times. We moved several different states, and in fact, we've moved 5 states since I signed up to be a coach. And that's just a lot of life, you know? We all have it, even coaches. They struggle, they get off track, and we have to get back on just like anyone else. And so this came at the perfect time for me to really focus and push myself to a new level. And that's exactly what it's doing. So this is my day 1 picture. I hadn't been that out of shape since, I don't know when, since I had babies. So I'm gonna go ahead and go like this, because I am never gonna be her again. I'm never gonna be somebody that gives up on my goals. I'm never gonna let myself get that far off track. So let's talk about the Master's Hammer and Chisel. So this program, you're gonna need equipment. You're gonna need several different weights because there's different moves you're gonna do, and you'll need different weights for different areas of the body that you're working. You'll also need a pull-up bar with a pull-up assist if you can't do pull-ups, or you can always use a band wrapped around the door or a bar of some kind to use the band to do that, and your feet are still on the ground. You're gonna need a bench or a stability ball so you can do some of the bench work. But if you don't have those things, then there are ways to modify, but ideally those are the things you're gonna use. So before you start the program, you're gonna enter in your stats and your goals and figure out how much you're gonna be eating through the program. So it's very similar to 21 Day Fix and some of the other programs out there where we're going to follow these little awesome containers. So how it works is you put in your info, and according to the little calculator you use, they tell you how much of these you get to eat in a day. And you choose what goes in here. So for example, this purple is fruits, and so there's a list of the different fruits that you can eat. And like for me, I get 2 of the purples a day, and I can eat them whenever. I get 3 of the greens, you know, because that's the bracket I'm in. This is vegetables, protein, carbohydrates, healthy fats and cheeses, and then seeds and nuts, and then you also do get a teaspoon, and teaspoons are like oils and things like that. And so basically they give you get this many, and you just check off the boxes as you go throughout the day. It also comes with a recipe guide, so you'll know some different things to cook, and the meal plan is such a critical component of this. For me, what it's done is helped me to sleep better because my digestion is so much better versus how I was eating. I try to eat healthy. I consider myself a healthy person, but because of traveling and moving, I've kind of got off from the 80-20 rule, and I was doing more like 60-40. So when I started Master's Hammer and Chisel, I was craving sugar and carbohydrates and greasy cheese like crazy. And so the first 4 days or whatever, detoxing that out of my system was really hard. I had some headaches, I was hungry, but the Beachbody Performance line helped. The biggest thing for me with the nutrition plan is that it's cleared up my skin, my digestion's better, and so at night I'm not going to bed with like a full rumbly carb belly, and I can just go to bed and sleep, and then I wake up ready to go. So the nutrition plan is going to be huge because you can't work that hard in the gym and then go blow it the other 23.5 hours of the day, right? Okay, so let's talk about the workouts. So far in the workouts, I have been thoroughly impressed with how, with the amount of learning that I'm doing. A lot of these workouts are strength-based. Even the cardio ones or the agility workouts, you're going to be using weights a lot of times. So you're challenging your body and you're moving your body athletically, but you're also lifting at the same time. So you do everything from balance moves to powerlifting to pull-ups, and then agility moves where you're doing fast feet and you're doing brand new things that I've never even heard of, and like moves where you're jumping over the bench and different things like that. And so it's like they went and took all of the best components from every workout program out there and put them into this one workout. And so you are getting ripped, you're working your tail off, you're in and out of the gym in usually under 30 minutes, about 30 to 35 minutes. Sometimes it's a little bit longer, especially if it's ab day. And you feel like, whew, I cannot believe that just happened, but not so much that you don't want to come back the next day. In fact, you get excited to come back the next day and see what's in store. Now, on day 20, we had not repeated a workout. There's that much variety in this. Anything from powerlifting to balance moves, to agility, to isometric training, to plyometrics. Like, there's everything. And Sagi and Autumn, during the workouts, they keep you motivated, because right when you want to give up, you're going to hear them say something super motivating, and it's going to want to help you to push through to the end. And they give cues, like posture cues and form cues, and so you are learning step by step, gradually, how to do everything correctly, and then you can add more weight and intensity as you go along in the program. And so for me, we're only 30 days in, and I'm already starting to see my body go shrink, tighten, my butt's going up where it belongs. I am, here, I'll just show you. I just showed you my picture. So here's, my abs are coming back. They were hiding under, you know, a lot of carbs. And I'm starting to get muscle, and it feels good. The one word I would use to describe this program is empowering. It just empowers you to be your very best you, because you're focused on your nutrition. You're pushing your limits with your strength and your intensity in the workouts. You leave every workout feeling like you could conquer the world. Yeah, you got your bum handed to you, but then you're ready to go and just be a better person all the way around. Also, it's helping my posture. I'm standing taller. I'm feeling more energetic. I want to take on other things like projects around the house to get done, and be a better mom. It's helping my entire family to focus, because I'm eating healthy, and we know that if the mama's focused on one thing, then the entire family is. And so we're having more healthy meals around the table, and it's just cool to see that this is happening. Plus, my husband's doing this program with me too, and so he's had amazing changes. He's already lost 10 pounds, and he's eating the containers. Like, he's checking them off every day and sticking with the program. So this is one of those programs that the guys will love it. The girls are gonna love it. You're gonna love it if you are a marathoner or a girl that likes Zumba or whatever. This is gonna challenge you in a different way, and it's gonna take your body and rip every piece of fat off of it and leave you with lean muscle. There's no way you cannot be successful with your results and your goals by following this program. The only way that it won't work is if you're not doing it and if you're skipping out. But anyway, I'm gonna be starting a private group, and I will be coaching that group. It's gonna be our private test group on Facebook. If you wanna join me in that group, reach out to me at facebook.com/healthyemma, or send me a message on getfitwithemma.com. All right, I can't wait to see your results. Stay tuned for day 60.